EPO. The head of the Tour de France says Armstrong fooled race officials. Explanation. But Armstrong denies the allegations, calling the article tabloid journalism. He says he's been providing samples for 7 years and that they've all been negative.
A woman in Belgium says she's sick of her husband, so she's selling him on eBay. Her husband, Dennis, says he'll do anything, ladies. He'll cook, he'll clean, he'll do the laundry, he'll walk the dog, he'll even escort you to a party, but he will not get physical. So don't even try it.
So what's in it for him?
I don't know.
All right, well, that's
We're going to have to track that down. Let's track that down on eBay there, Larry.
Let's see if we can find a picture of him. Go ahead, Pat. I'll see.
Hey, happy to have a teleprompter this time around, huh? One error, one bad hop, and 1 for 9 with runners in scoring position. Pretty much sums up the Cubs' woes yesterday. The finale of a 3-game set with the Braves. Nomar Garciaparra somehow finding a way to hold off a trip to the disabled list. Not sure Aramis Ramirez will be so lucky. Comes up lame trying to beat out a double play in the first, and MRI reveals a bad quad strain. 7th inning, after a Mark Pryor throwing error, Derek Lee handcuffed by the smash by Rafael Furcal. 1 run scores, then Ryan Langerhans beats the throw home, scores from second. Braves tack on 1 more, and in the 9th, former Cub Kyle Farnsworth strikes out the side. Michael Barrett is final victim. Braves win it 3-1. Only 3 runs scored by the Sox in 53 innings prior to last night. Carl Everett changing that. A 2-run blast in the 1st inning. Then in the 5th, Everett getting it done with a single. This one scores 2 runs as well. Rough night for Twins catcher Michael Redmond. First, off the bat of Aaron Rowan, takes the foul ball right off the head. Stayed in for the game, though, and stayed in for this. Jermaine Dye in right field making the leaping catch. Redmond trying to tag up from third, and he is meat. Sox hold off a late Twins rally, win it 6-4. Sox lead in the Central. Back up to 8 games. The Indians in Tampa de-race Carl Crawford. Going down the line, has himself an RBI triple. Tampa wins big, 13-3. Preseason game number 4 for the Bears tomorrow night. Their first at Soldier Field as the Bills are in town. Head coach Lovie Smith is planning for most starters to play into the 3rd quarter. That includes quarterback Chad Hutchinson, so those hoping to see more of rookie Kyle Orton will have to wait.
Not right now because I'm not the starter, you know. It's Chad's job, and I'm not going to speculate. And you know, whenever the coaches tell me to play, I'll play. And whenever they tell Chad to play, you know, he'll play. So that's just the way I'm going to handle it.
We're trying to get as many of our backups time as we possibly can. We had an extra preseason game, and that's helped quite a bit. So we feel like we're ahead of the game with that.
The Elvis of WGN swiveled his weather hips for the fans at Wrigley yesterday. Tom Skilling and Posse singing the 7th inning stretch. Have a listen.
On 1, on 2, on 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and crackers, yes. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the Cubbies. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out of the old ball game. Let's get some runs!
Every time I see those crowd shots at the baseball game, I think, to be able to go to a baseball game at 1 o'clock on a Wednesday, wasn't that the best?
Instead of napping at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Wednesday.
Taking care of your children.
Little did you know, Tom Skilling can carry a tune.
On 1, on 2, on 3. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to
Wow, they did do a nice job.
Not bad.
I guess, you know, you keep doing this thing. Our very own Tom Skilling, his producer Bill Snyder, and their cohorts from the weather department got a chance to sing the 7th inning stretch at Wrigley today. Good thing they can forecast the weather because, well, they're not quite ready for American Idol. But Tom has done this before,
Right.
and even he will admit.
He and I did it together.
That's right, that's
was gonna
right.
say,
You had to carry him.
Who are you and I to be
to
talking
rip-
about his performance?
Oh, no, we were better than that.
I had to rip the microphone out of his hand. He was much better this time.
You saved it. He was great this time.
Yeah,
You
practice.
coached him.
You know, 5 years of practice. That's what it'll do for you.
They haven't invited us back, by the way.
Yeah, I wonder why that is exactly.